What's up, Cardinals fan? This is Joseph, aka The Professor, with the rapid reaction to the Arizona Cardinals' crazy win over the Minnesota Vikings. So this is not the way you want to win, having to rely on the other team to miss a field goal, but we'll take it. So I'm going to go over just a couple things I observed watching the game as sort of a rapid reaction. The first thing I noticed is our offense still looked explosive. We put up a lot of points, but we made some costly mistakes. Interceptions by Kyler Murray, some other bad decisions in terms of where he threw the ball that could have been interceptions but weren't, and some penalties early in the game. So we got to clean that stuff up moving forward. The defense, however, did not look nearly as good as it did last week against the Titans. They really struggled in the first half, gave up a lot of points, and Dalvin Cook gashed our run defense. Now, they did clean it up a little bit in the second half, looked better, but this does not appear to be the elite defense it looked like last week. Now, maybe they're better than they looked this week. Maybe they're not as good as they looked last week. It's hard to know yet, but the defense definitely struggled in the first half. Couple other observations. The pass rush also struggled. A lot of people thought the Cardinals were going to put up a lot of sacks against this offensive line, but the Vikings offensive line held up, and our pass rush wasn't a big factor in this game. Another thing I noticed is that our cornerbacks didn't hold up as well as they did last week. Byron Murphy Jr. got beat badly on that long touchdown in the first quarter. Another thing I noticed, as I mentioned earlier, was that Dalvin Cook gashed our defense. I mentioned this in my preview video that Derrick Henry and Dalvin Cook are different types of running backs, so just because we stopped Henry last week didn't mean we were going to be able to stop Dalvin Cook this week, and that ended up being right. A couple other things I observed. Rondale Moore looked really good. Yeah, that fumble near the end zone nearly cost us, but he made some really good plays, including a heads-up play getting out of bounds to help set up that 62-yard field goal by Matt Prater. And of course the long touchdown, his first of his NFL career. Isaiah Simmons also looked good in this game. He was all over the place, made tackles, had some good plays in coverage, continuing to build on what we saw from him last week. So those are some of the things that stood out to me this week. Be sure to watch my live stream that I'm going to be recording tonight for a more detailed discussion of the game. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on The Cardinal Rule.